A few months back, I received a whole bunch of spray guns from Fuji. They're used in various states of repair, and they needed some cleaning. Some of them were pretty good shape, and some of them needed more work than others. So I went through all of them. There's about 20 or 30 of them, and I had some parts left over. This is a 7001, also commonly known as the M spray gun, and this one is we're going to put together through a pile of parts that I accumulated. And they've all been cleaned, and they're all in good shape, so let's get to it. Okay, now you'll notice on this M spray gun that it's not shiny like it was when it was new. Because what happens when we put it in the ultrasonic cleaner, even though we're only using detergent, it takes that shine away and leaves kind of a dull coating on it. And that happens too on these lids for the cup, for the Fuji Spray Cup 2095. See, they're new, they're nice and shiny. But once they've been cleaned, they kind of dull up. I've mentioned that to Fuji, but I don't know. They don't seem to know what's going on. Okay, well, first I'll start. First thing we put in is this little black air divider, I believe. And that has to go in. There's a little black knob on it, that fits in the hole right in here. And it just goes in like this. It's been cleaned, but it's got a little bit of white residue on it, which should not affect anything. And we put this air, I believe that's an air divider or something. I forget the name. And then after that, we put the nozzle in, the fluid nozzle, which holds everything in there tight. Now, when you put in a fluid nozzle, you always got to tighten it to the maximum. To make it good and tight. Otherwise, you can have problems. Now, this M model, see it says M model here, but it's also 7001, is it's a decent spray gun. It's not as good as the T models, and one of the reasons is that it has this kind of a plastic controller in there that controls the spray pattern. Now these are what goes bad. These go bad more than anything on these spray guns. But we have a little kit with a spare one here. It's not much money. It's, I think, between $10 and $20, and they're fairly easy. Well, they can be, if they get frozen in there, they can be very hard to get out, but they're fairly easy to put back in. So the next step is to, let me see. We put this in. This is a valve. It's an air valve, and that goes in like that. And we got this spring that goes in here. I think that's the right way. Yeah. Then after that, we put in the screw nut. This goes in here. Now I'm putting in a new one because either we lost or it got damaged, the one that came out of here. It came out of one of the spray guns. Now this spray gun is relatively inexpensive compared to the T models. Even new and even more so now refurbished. And what I've found, when I was spraying, I had 4 spray guns when I was spraying professionally. I had one for primer, one for a sealer, a clear sealer, one for paint, you know, the finish paint coat, and one for clear finishes, the finish paint, the finish coat. Now the reason I had that many is because it made it a lot easier. For example, if you're gonna be spraying paint one day and then the next day you're gonna be spraying a clear finish over a dark stained piece of wood, clear wood, you know, like a mahogany or a walnut or something like that. No matter how much you clean it, you can clean it and clean it and clean it, and it'll look absolutely perfect. And then you start spraying the clear finish, and all of a sudden, bloop, there's a little dot of white or whatever color you sprayed on it before, were using with it before, comes flying out right onto your finish, making it look pretty bad. You have to sand it out or do whatever, or start over. It gets to be quite annoying. So that's why I had that many. And you can get by with 2. One that just sprays paint and one that just sprays clear. That's if you're doing a lot of different types of finishes and stuff. But yeah, it's really hard to keep that contamination out. Okay, the next item we'll put in is this this valve. Now this is the original one that came out of here. It's been cleaned. It's got some residue on it, but it's not going to affect anything. This is just an air valve, and we like to lubricate the inside of it so that it works much better that way and doesn't get stuck as easily. I like to do it in here and also on the valve itself. Now there's a little Allen set screw on the top. When I take them apart, I put these set screws back, okay, the wrong size. I got a little, let me see, I'll be back in a second here. No, that's the wrong size too. Well, these kits come with a little Allen wrench, so I know this one will fit. Just have to put it back in the kit. Now I also have these in the black, which is the color on the spray guns. Uh-oh. I dropped the set screw. They're so small. Oh, there it is. So if you need one in black, just give me a call, because on the website it's just the blue one, the 2308A. Okay, now I'll loosen up this set screw to the point where I can get this part in. There, it goes in quite well. And I line up this little hole here with this set screw. Tighten it up. It works quite well now. Okay, the next thing I put in is a needle. I got a couple of them here. I'm just kind of checking them out. I think this one is the better one. And it goes right in there. Slip it in. And we got the needle spring that goes over it. And the fluid control knob. That's the wrong one. Oh, I see a good one. It's in this bag. That one was for GXPC, I believe. And this one is for the M spray gun. And we put the air cap on and the collar. I use this one. Okay. Now I'll put the assembly on, cup assembly. You want to line this up so it's lines up straight here, and it has to be tightened quite well. Okay. Pressure tube on. Okay. And I'll put water in the cup so that I can test it. We always test with water. And this isn't the cup I'm going to send with it. This is my testing cup. I'll probably send a new cup with it. when spraying it the first time, or testing it the first time, it wouldn't spray. And what I discovered is the gasket in the lid here wasn't sealing properly. So I replaced the gasket and tightened it way down. Sometimes you can just do something like this. Tighten it a little more. And be careful, this can break. But it's very important, it has to be tight. Because a small amount of air will leak out of here, out of the top of the lid here, or the bottom of the lid. And you won't realize it. It won't show any water leaking out or any fluid leaking out. But there's enough air leaking out that the pressure isn't maintained inside the cup. So, working great now. I will put a new cup on it, and it'll be ready to ship out to anyone who purchases it. Thank you. Be sure and subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up. Thank you.